Hello, everybody. In this quick episode, today, the day which is very, very important. What I'm going to talk about is today the actual causes of the burnout. If you are a spoiler, it's not just hours of work, right? So, this is very important in your organization, your success, and your leadership, and how to make things better, right? So this is much more large, paying larger role on your organization. Let's talk about it. False urgency. There are a few that I would like to explain to you. Actual causes of the burnout. Early morning drinking water is a much more energized to me, right? Okay, let's go. The false urgency. There are constant fire drills with unrealistic and unexplained deadlines. So false urgency. There is no false. If it is a false urgency, no use of going. It's kind of a burnout, right? Unfair treatment. If your organization or if your society, there is unequal treatment or favorism that leads resistant like a resentment. It's like a resentment. It drives through and it causes you worry, unfair and unreasonable, right? These kind of things, it won't be helpful to you, right? At last. So other thing is relentless change. When it comes to the relentless change, it's like changes in the leadership and the policies and the laws and the regulation way of doing the things are very frequently changing. That will be catastrophic to you. It is kind of a burnout, right? So when it comes to the excessive workload, if you have too much workload and work just keeps like a filling up, right? Like a filling up everything. So with no sense of relief or supporting coming, so it will be excessive workload and it will be a causes of the burnout, right? Okay, let's go to the limited growth. In every organization, there should be a growth. So employees feel stuck in their roles with a few opportunities and to move and like a limited growth, it's kind of a burnout, right? So it is a result of burnout and also low pay. Like most of the places in this world, they have like our countries like Sri Lanka, for example, compensation and comparison of keeping up with the hard work and heavy work and the strong performance, but low pay. So that could be a result of a burnout. Like if there is no balance as well. When it comes to the balance, of course, the day out, the day off, and time for family and the time for rechange are hard to come by, right? This will be a no balance which is causes the burnout, right? Also the micromanagement, right? The employees feels like someone's always watching them and also like a micromanagement. So that would somehow always watching them, keeping on them are is like this. It's a kind of a burnout, right? Okay, when it comes to the end, the pressure to perform. When it comes to the leaders set the unreasonable expectations and overreact to the mistakes of the people, so it is kind of a burnout also. Okay, and the most important thing is the toxicity. Toxicity is a negativity and the hostility, hostile, and including the bullying and gossip and go unchecked. So these things, like burnout, like toxicity among the people, among the laborers, is stupidity, which is I mostly hate, right? Toxic people, right? Lack of support. Leaders give the little support and leaving employees and isolated and stressed also. Lack of support, right? And the bad communication. When it comes to the bad communication from the leadership is limited and leading to confusions. It's kind of a bad communication, right? Okay, we got the no recognition. Leaders rarely says thank you. Leaders rarely says about thank you, and the leaders rarely make your appreciation, celebrate wins, or recognizing the hard works, the heart of the work. So they want, it is a causes with the you can say it's a kind of a burnout, right? And monotonous work, like tasks are repetitive and unchanging, unchallenging, and also with no sign of changing. That's also a burnout, right? And bad communication is I already explained you. This bad communication is a communication from the leadership is limited to the bottom level. Also, it's a cause of burnout, right? Leading of confusion. We should have to have a very clear, proper bridge of the communication. There should not be any barricade, right? And about the fuzzy expectations. Expectations is more important in every organization and every leadership and everything. Whether it's a religious, when it comes to the Catholic Church, when it comes to the Islamic world, when it comes to the Buddhist world, or when it comes to our every society, right? Every organization, every entrepreneurship, right? In this capital world, right? Fuzzy expectations, like coming lacks of clarity around the goals and also roles and also the responsibilities, right? So these things, very, very fuzzy, messy burnouts. Don't be burnout. Let the things down in a clear way. If otherwise, leave it. Do it or leave it policy. That's what I almost focused in when it comes to the burnout, right? Because so many times what I have seen, the managers, some managers, they don't understand what is our expectation and how much we are suffering, and they are not in the ground level. Come on, they only need the profits. Many people in this world, many organization, when it comes to the organization facts, many people, come on, they don't rely on yours, right? If they don't need you, they pull you over from the position, and they would have been kept another person, right? They always blaming you. They never see a value of yours in a level of atomic particle, right? Even in some cases and many cases, even a subatomic particles of value of the growing, and in fact in many cases, in many points, also not many points, in some points, some people are good people, some people are better understanding, and you say this is a good leader, he is a good leader, this is a good company. What do you mean by good company? What I mean by good company, in terms of what? How can I make a prediction about this is a good company, this is a bad company, and what, in terms of what? Theoretically, Yes, okay, but technically, how? In a business world, they don't use the word called good. They want a sustainable growth in a growing company and profitable company, successful company, right? Enterprise level. They talk about the enterprise level, of course. They want the to become growth, relentless growth, and they want to go to the head of the curve, and they won't be satisfied. That is the theory of the capitalism. So this would be playing a great impact for us, right? So we have to be always careful, and we have to always, before it happens, we should have to have a cognitive mind to see through the issues, how you have to eradicate these things, how to have to face these things, what are the solutions. Before the problem comes, you have to get ready for the answers, right? Preventive actions, take the preventive actions, right, before it happens. Early warning signals before it fallen down, before your life would be fallen down. So these are the very important, very, very escalated things, high sustainable things, sustainability, high things of in every organization. So these kind of environment makes you in a flat earth, right? So you have to get rid of them and get quit from them. This is the most important thing. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video and get something into your life by those things. And below the description, I will put the links, which is supportive links and subordinating things. I hope you like this video, and hope you got some valuable things, valuable sustained things to your life by this. See you in another great video. Bye bye. God bless you.